Hi, this is David Etzen, Creative Director for Silver Lake Chamber of Commerce. This video is an excerpt from a panel presentation titled Voice, Image, Action from Business to Brand, given by Simon Glickman and Julie Rubiner from Editorial Emergency, myself from Redbar, and Ilka Erin Pardinas from Fly PR. During the presentation, we walked through the basics of how to create your brand, how to visualize your brand, and then finally how to get the word out. And in this portion of the presentation, I talked about the basics of a visual brand and used the Silver Lake Chamber of Commerce ID as an example of how to go through the process. When I joined the board, I noticed a fairly large problem. It was actually hard to miss. There were two visual identities being used at the same time. One was used for online presence and the other was used for print collateral. So what's wrong with inconsistency? Well, it can actually be the death of a brand. Because if the audience is confused, well, that's a problem. They just simply will not buy or participate if they're confused about the identity of a product or service. So in 2002, we decided we needed a single, consistent visual identity for the chamber. Time to do some research to find the voice and personality that is Silver Lake. So we began by simply creating a list of the attributes and traits that make Silver Lake unique. You can see some of them here. There's a diversity of business, unique shopping and dining and services. We divided the area into 5 business districts for ease of use. And we looked at the physical aspects, the topography, rolling hills, the variety of world-class architecture. Obviously, we're a creative and hip, diverse culture and known for progressive politics and environmental awareness. Now that we had our research completed, we wanted it to inform our design choices. So in this case, let's begin with color. How about the color green? What are some common perceptions? Well, there's certainly environmental awareness. There's also successful business. Green is also associated with peace and ecology, as well as a soothing and relaxing color. Now let's look at some personality aspects of gray and black. They're certainly thought of as business colors, and they both have a serious and sophisticated aspect to them. Gray is definitely considered timeless and practical and mixes well with many colors. Black is authoritative and also powerful. Many typefaces were considered, but ultimately we decided on triplex sans, created for the Emigre catalog. Emigre was founded in the 80s as a journal to showcase artists, photographers, poets, and architects. Sounds like Silver Lake residents. And here are 3 different weights: extra bold, and light. The finished product. We used our color choices, green, gray, and black, and 2 weights of triplex sans, light and extra bold. The use of 2 weights signify a creative and contemporary interpretation of the 2 words silver and lake. 5 boxes represent the 5 business districts of Silver Lake, and the variation in color and sizes represent the diversity of businesses and residents. So that's it, right? We've done all the research, we've let the results inform our design choices, and we have this beautiful new identity. Not exactly. Now it's time to manage the implementation of our visual identity, brand management. Consistency is certainly the key to this process. You want to be certain you don't lose control of your identity at this point. Every time the audience has an interaction with your business, you want it to be a familiar experience. You need to create a brand standards manual. This is a resource that has your identity in a consistent format for every form of communication you'll use. So try and think of everything: online, electronic, print, signage, and in the correct file formats, and of course the correct color formats. If you don't create a manual, all of your hard work will fall apart when you need a different format and you need it immediately. Here are some of the formats we use for the chamber. If you have any questions or comments about this presentation or about brand management or branding in general, I'd love to hear from you. My firm is Redbar, and my email is david@redbar.net. All the best.